All right. Well, what is up, my unrooted brothers and sisters? I am smug. Smug is the right word to use. I am smug. I do sometimes get a decent result, and for me, this is a decent result. This is my Element RC builder's kit, but it's not very builder's kit-ish. Let me show you its features. So the body is a Proline Gladiator, Rubicon Gladiator body, which is not as long as the actual axial one, which makes the truck pretty useless, to be honest. This is a much better, well, I think it looks better, and it's scale wise I prefer it. I had to adapt it because I have underneath there, you see shining back at me, is a stainless steel scattergun high performance chassis for Element. It changes the geometry, makes the car a little bit more aggressive in its ability to climb and side hill and all the rest of it. In a nutshell, the scattergun chassis makes the belly seemingly lower and the shock hoops a little bit higher, so I needed to cut the original bed out, and I bolted in this thick piece of Lexan over the top of the original bed, so the underneath is cut out to give me clearance for my shock hoops that sit just below this bed, so the whole truck just sits nicely down a little bit than it was designed to, which obviously gives it better CG, or center of gravity. Anyway, it's a black on black, nice and simple, but works well. I took my time getting the kind of semi-scale look, which has worked out well. The winch is working, everything is working. Let me unclip her and show you under the hood. The clips are nice and tight. I wanted that with this body, didn't want anything rattling around. Some nice decals, stickers, they've all gone on really nicely. The red outlined black Rubicon there looks nice, so I have enjoyed that immensely. Good body, it came out okay this time. Underneath, sorry, bit of YouTube gold there for you guys. So underneath it all starts getting a bit special and less, and not very stock, not very builder's kittish. Nice scattergun chassis, loads of options for any kind of the Element trailing arm suspension or whatever, I believe will fit in here. I went with a full droop suspension setup, so the suspension is going to be a bit hard on the downward movement there, but having 100mm full droop shocks means that you can do huge articulations, and then they just collapse back in on themselves, which is great. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're running a raw 500 up the front here, and a really good servo winch. I wish I could remember where I got this from, but these are built by a company in Devon. They build really good servo winches I'm running it on 7.4 volts, and it's an absolute monster. Easily lift this off the ground. This is a heavy truck as well. That scattergun chassis is stainless steel, so it's pretty hardcore. Front bumper from an Element Ecto, rear bumper from an SCX 10.3. The rest is an Element Builder's kit running a Fusion motor ESC combo, because it for smoothness and just such slow crawling ability, it can't be beat, with a Castle BEC. All nice and neat into the electronics box. It's clean, it's crisp, clear. Everything else is brand new from the builder's kit. Wheels are Trail wheels, Trail heavyweight beadlocks with Element RC tyres and foams. They give a nice scale look, and we've got some SSD brass goodies up front here. SSD brass knuckles, SSD brass pumpkin cover, and a nice axial alloy servo horn on my Raw 500 steering servo. The rear end is pretty stock on the axle wise. It is stock on the axle wise. I may get some rear axle weights, but it's already a heavy truck. But I'm so pleased with the way it came out looks wise. I wanted to try and build semi-scale this time. I've been building some pretty wacky stuff for a couple of months now, and I was like, oh, I just want something that looks like a truck and that I can get some good footage with, and I am so pleased with this. It just has come out beautifully. I really am stoked. I hope you guys like it too. I will be getting some running footage soon, and I see you all. Oh, my mate Nick has got some nice printed button holders for this on-off button that goes on the ESC box, on the receiver box. So that'll go on and neaten things up even further. Anyway, I'm rabbiting. Peace.